I'm Ebru's Kyle Schmoyer. Even though turnout was predictably low in this midterm election, people have spoken around the country, and they are now calling for Republicans to be in control on Capitol Hill.
What's the message voters sent in this election?
I think the largest message was that the storyline that this was about Obama was bought by the American public, that it was basically a rejection of what's happening right now in the United States, probably tied to two things, but maybe Ebola, maybe ISIS, and maybe still a stagnant economy.
Typically, midterms see an older voter, not the younger core we saw the last two presidential election cycles.
The traditional base that was present for Obama in 2008 and 2012 didn't show up. And I think the same thing probably happened with people of color yesterday as well. And it's not just how people feel, but who shows up at the polls.
Everyone who voted.
With his low approval rating, President Obama also wasn't campaigner-in-chief this time around.
Many of the Democrats wanted to stay away from him. And it's reminiscent for me of the 2000 election where Al Gore did not want Bill Clinton coming out on the campaign trail. I think that was a strategic mistake for Al Gore, and I think it was a mistake yesterday as well.
We've sent a Republican to the United States Senate.
So now, with Republicans the majority in both houses, political analyst Bill Rosenberg believes John Boehner in the House and Mitch McConnell in the Senate want to make deals and pass legislation, but
the issue is whether or not that Democrats and Republicans are going to be able to find the common ground in the nuts and bolts. I think they're going to find the common ground in terms of the label of the bill. I don't know that they're going to agree on what goes into the bill.
The question, how will the president get along both with Mitch McConnell and with John Boehner going forward? We know there's already a meeting scheduled at the White House for this Friday. Reporting for Ebru News, I'm Kyle Schmoyer.